Hello and welcome if you're new to my channel, and if you're a subscriber, a warm welcome back. This video is part of the viewer comment response series where I respond to a comment made by a viewer against one of my videos. And the particular comment for this video goes as follows. Recently, I've been thinking about purchasing my first luxury handbag. Congratulations, and may you enjoy that handbag in good health. I'm torn between Celine 16 in small size and LV Twist one handle PM size. They are of the similar price point, and I wonder if it is better to purchase the LV since it is more popular and a more well-known brand, but I like the low-key design of the Celine bag. Please let me know your thoughts on this. Right now, it is the Celine price that stops me from pulling the trigger. The brand is not up there, but they are charging the up there price, so I'm not sure. When I received this comment, I was ecstatic because it speaks to the core of what my channel is about. I'm very much focused on buy better, buy less. When you buy better quality items, they invariably will last longer, and therefore in the long run, you're buying less. Coupled with the fact that I'm focused on the brands that operate very much under the radar and packing a mighty quality punch. No fuss, no fanfare. It's all about the exceptional craftsmanship and the quality materials. I'm Anesu Sagonda, and I produce educational luxury content for anyone after the finer things. So whether you're someone who's younger and starting out in life and wanting to reap the benefits of buying quality from the get-go, or you're new to money and wanting to learn how to navigate the terrain, or you're into luxury but you want to focus more on the brands that operate under the radar and packing a mighty quality punch, then my content is geared towards you. Celine and Louis Vuitton are very different in terms of the look and feel of each brand. Both are owned by Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, so essentially they're siblings, but they're polar opposites when it comes to their personalities and the physical look of each brand. Looking at Louis Vuitton was founded in 1854, so it's a brand that very much trades on its heritage, the prestige and exclusivity that goes with owning the brand, and the quality and the craftsmanship of the products that they produce. It's a brand that's very much about the fuss, the fanfare, the hype. It's a brand that's heavily glorified by the entertainment industry. If we were to conduct a poll, it's highly likely that most people will have heard of it, have experience of it, or possibly even aspire to owning Louis Vuitton. And it is the most valuable luxury brand in the world. Products are very much adorned with their bold LV logo, as well as the monogram that they're legendary for. Louis Vuitton has a wide selection, much wider selection of products, especially in comparison to Celine. They produce bags, luggage, shoes, watches, jewelry, leather accessories, for example. And they cater for the entire market, 18 through to well over 60, male or female. They have something for absolutely everyone, and they very aggressively market their products. Louis Vuitton, together with a group of brands right at the top end of the market, you have Gucci, you have Dior, for example, they produce iconic products which they sell at very high prices. And then what they do is they use the slickest, the most strategic marketing that gives the impression of exclusivity, especially in comparison to similar products at a lower price point. And then they in turn are able to sell high volumes of their products to people who are aspiring to be part of this whole luxury lifestyle, to own the brand and what is involved with owning a luxury product. Whereas looking at the other brand, Celine could not be any more different. It's a brand that very much operates under the radar in terms of the look and feel of the brand logo. The branding is minimal, it's discreet, it's tucked away. It's very small if they have it on the products. Celine is very much about the quality and about the craftsmanship of their products. That's the only focus that they have. It's a brand that was founded in 1945. Privately run family business, eponymously named They then sold the business in 1996 to Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy. Michael Kors came in as the creative director, and he helped raise the brand awareness and just improve on the DNA of the brand. Left the brand in 2004. 2004 to 2008, they had a couple of other creative directors, and then 2008 until 2018, Phoebe Philo came in from Chloe, and she was able to spectacularly reinvent the brand. She came in very much focused on a target audience of your affluent women who are after a brand that would empower them. She was very much about the unfussy minimalist chic, and she was producing women's wear and accessories that were luxurious and incredibly functional. Her house aesthetic was comfortable, it was confident, it was elegant, and she was responsible for making Celine the success that it is today. She handed the reins over in 2018 to Hedi Slimane, who came from Saint Laurent, where he was known prior to that when he was still at Dior, and then at Saint Laurent he cemented his whole androgynous skinny silhouette. He brought that over to Celine. His remit when he joined Celine from Bernard Arnault was to build Celine's revenue. When Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy report their results, they don't report on individual companies but as a group. But it was rumored in 2018 that Celine's revenue stood at €1 billion, and his remit was to ramp that up to 2, possibly 3 billion euros within 5 years. And as vectors for growth, when he came in, he introduced menswear, which they didn't have. And he also introduced a range of products that were entry-level, cheaper, to bring in a younger audience, your Gen Zs and your millennials. With regards to the menswear, very much continued with the theme of the original DNA, the minimalist chic. But what he did is he slimmed the collection down. Up until then, Celine had been very much about oversized pieces, so he slimmed it down, and the menswear was genderless, so men or women could wear it. He introduced the entry-level products for the Gen Zs and the millennials, and Celine is starting to see the brand grow. As always, new director, new ideas. There's always that initial bump as people liked the old Celine, what it stood for, and then there was a change to the brand. But he has successfully remodeled the brand, and Celine is growing from strength to strength. But it is a brand very different to Louis Vuitton, as I mentioned, very much under the radar. And I first spoke about both brands in my Hierarchy of Handbags series. I'm going to attach the link to the series in the description box down below. But above, I'm going to attach the video where I spoke about both brands. It was in the Premium Core video. And the Premium Core is where you have brands with bags that are priced between £1,500 and £3,000. And the focus is very much on quality first, and then the price. Brands are very much price makers in this category. They charge the price that they would like for the level of quality that they're producing. And when you look at the premiums that are charged, I feel the premium for Louis Vuitton encompasses the hype, the fanfare that goes with the brand, whereas the premium that's charged for Celine, it's purely for the craftsmanship and the quality of the product. It's not a brand that's after the fuss and fanfare, so that premium is going into that. And as I mentioned in the Premium Core video, Celine is a brand where you get a much better quality product, way more product for the price you're paying. I feel it should even be more expensive than what it is. You're getting a phenomenal quality product. Looking at the two bags in question, the first bag is the Louis Vuitton Twist PM size, and it's priced at £2,620. It comes in a very thick textured leather. The front has the LV logo, which also doubles up as the buckle. You turn the V and you're able to open the bag. Open the bag, it's one compartment. And then you also have in the bag, on the inner wall and the outer wall, a sleeve. Small bag, one compartment as I mentioned, so it will typically take a phone, possibly keys, a little bit of makeup, and I'd recommend putting cash, credit cards in the sleeves that I mentioned. It's a very small bag, type of bag that I would wear either on holiday, out in the evening. It doubles as an evening purse, just a casual, fun, easy to carry, not necessarily an everyday bag. It doesn't take a lot of stuff unless you're somebody who doesn't carry a lot during the day. It's the textured leather the whole way through. It's incredibly robust. It's literally bulletproof. You would either need to use a knife or a very sharp object in order to cut that leather or make any sort of tear or scuff. It comes with a long chain strap, which you can either double up, and it has the leather piece on the shoulder to carry over the shoulder, or you can lengthen the chain to its full capacity, and it can be carried as a crossbody bag. The inside of the bag is full suede throughout. The same bag also comes in a limited edition version, a soft and very thick grain leather, exact same in terms of the style, but it comes with a rouged handle, and it also comes with a full leather strap, so you can wear the bag either as a crossbody. The second bag, the Céline 16 small size, priced at £2,650, is £30 more expensive. Totally different ball game in terms of the style of the bag, the material. Comes in satinated leather, so it's a soft, smooth leather. It is robust. It's not the softest or the smoothest in terms of being easily to scuff. It is durable, especially for that type of leather. It does scuff easily, but you buy leather for its ability to age beautifully. It develops the patina, where it softens and develops the sheen, and then it scuffs and develops its own charm and character as it gets older. But you're buying a bag made from phenomenal quality leather. It's leather both on the inside and also the outside. The outside, minimal branding. You see the Celine just on the bottom of the hardware at the front where the buckle is as you turn to open the bag, and then you also see Celine on the inside once you lift the flap. Comes with 3 compartments, 2 outer compartments equal in size, and then a middle zipped compartment. As I mentioned, leather all throughout, and then you have the option of there's a top handle, and then there's also a strap, a full leather strap, so you can wear the bag as a crossbody. It's a lot more roomier, especially in comparison to the LV Twist. You could actually use that bag as an everyday bag if you're someone who doesn't carry a lot of things, but it has the capacity to take a good amount of what I call basics: your phone, your wallet, makeup, keys, and so forth. And you get more. So you have the added compartments. It's bigger in size. It's a decent size small bag. When it comes to choosing which bag, there are a number of things for you to consider. Firstly, the fact that the Louis Vuitton Twist, they've used textured leather. The first thing I question is the leather that they've textured couldn't have been that good in terms of the quality, otherwise they wouldn't have textured it. You wouldn't process a phenomenal quality piece of leather. So it makes me question the quality of the leather, firstly. Second, the fact that they've used suede on the inside. I'm not a huge fan of suede, and suede shows the wear and tear marks and dirt that come up with usage from the bag. And what you'll find is they will match the suede with the color. So if it's a light color, you will see marks very easily on that. And then the third thing to consider is for £2,620, you're not getting any added space, or you're not getting any protection on the bottom. For example, the 4 little legs you put underneath to balance the bag when it's on the ground, so it doesn't get scuffed on the bottom. I question how the textured leather will age with time. With wear and tear, with the sun and so forth, will it begin to lighten in color? Will it fray on the edges where there isn't any protection, where it rubs as you walk? But looking at the Celine 16, it's a phenomenal quality product. You're getting a lot of space. It's full leather throughout. I like the fact that it's beautifully made. It's a very simple bag. It's a lot more versatile. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can fit a lot more things. You can use it as an everyday bag. I also like the fact that it has the protection on the bottom with the 4 little legs, so it doesn't scuff on the bottom. It rests on that and not on the ground. Which bag do you choose? As I mentioned in the beginning, Louis Vuitton is very much a brand. If you want something everybody has, a brand that everybody talks about, aspires to, it's one of the most popular, the biggest, the most valuable luxury brand, you're going to see more of that bag in relative terms. You're never going to see that many luxury bags and brands and so forth, but that is a style. Louis Vuitton is a brand you'll see a lot out and about. It's a brand that's heavily counterfeited as well. Whereas Celine, it's purely under the radar. And it's what I talk about with my channel, that if you can look beyond a brand that everybody has, everybody aspires to, but you buy something purely for the quality, you will get that with Celine. Much better quality product, better finished. You're getting way more for your money versus what you're getting from Louis Vuitton. It's a phenomenal quality product, and you'll appreciate it as it ages, and the leather ages. You buy leather so that you appreciate it as it ages. The patina develops, it gets the scuffs with time, and it develops its own character and charm as that bag gets older. And it's the type of bag that I would confidently say 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, if you look after it, you will still be using it, and you could potentially pass it on as an heirloom. Any further questions, let me know in the comments down below. But I'm all about your brands under the radar. You're getting way more money from your Celine 16. Go for that bag. You will thank me in years to come when you look at how well it's aging, the compliments you get. People will ask, oh, what bag is it? What brand is it? Because it's not something everyone has. But the thing about the Louis Vuitton Twist is it's robust. That leather, if you are scared, you're a bit nervous, you're not sure whether you're heavy-handed or light-handed, it might be a good initiation. But I just question the wear and tear of that bag, and you're paying a lot of money for the quality that you're getting. You're paying more for the label than the quality of the bag. Do share this video with other people into luxury, particularly into Louis Vuitton bags. They're incredibly topical. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future content. But otherwise, I look forward to seeing you again soon.